Good afternoon, friend, and happy Monday. I hope that you're having a lovely start to your work week. My name is Caesar, and this is Inspire a Movement. Today we're continuing with our segment entitled Word of the Day, and we're looking at the word practice. So practice, by definition, is the application or the use of an idea, a belief, or a method, as opposed to all of the theories that relate to those things. Practice can also be looked at as the act of rehearsing a behavior repeatedly. And you would do this in order to help you learn and more effectively master a new skill. Now, very important concept. We are what we repeatedly do. I'll repeat that again. We are what we repeatedly do. So if we pair this concept up with our known established knowledge of neuroscience, then we know that practice makes progress. So we know that our brains, for example, can only become more connected. They can grow more effectively and communicate more efficiently the more that we do something repeatedly, over and over and over again. And it's those very things that you do repeatedly over and over and over again that establish pathways with special sheaths that make it faster and easier for the different areas of the brain to work together. Another important aspect of the word practice here is that every moment in our lives is essentially a practice for the next moment. So that being said, if we lower our unrealistic expectations, things like perfectionism, for example, then we're going to make more progress on our goals and our objectives for our lives. So for example, if you want to reduce your carbohydrates intake as part of your regular regimen or diet, and you want to exclude biscuits because you love biscuits, and in this very moment, you faltered, you caved in, and you had a biscuit, what are you going to do in the next moment? Are you going to practice your willpower to lean in and not have that next biscuit? Or are you going to falter again? So in this very sense, every moment is a practice for the next moment. So this is important for us to take in, because essentially to say that every moment that we are living in right now is preparing us is a practice for a future moment in our lives going forward. This is a very Buddhist concept, if you will. And if you apply this word concept very generally, practice really pertains to, do you want to be more loving? Do you want to be more empathetic and more compassionate, more graceful, more giving? Do you want to develop a skill set in your life so that vocationally you can be that much more efficient and effective at work? All of these things require practice, and I'll just sort of land on loving kindness, for example. If you want to be more loving and more kind towards other people, part of the practice could be that you're less onerous of others by not being so judgmental. I'm going to practice not being so heavy in my judgments of people and laying my expectations that I have of them on them. When they don't live up to it, then I get super frustrated and angry, and that's going to require that you practice it. So it's that minutia of every moment understanding is a practice for the next, where we lean in and try to be more intentionally loving and kind. That's going to lead us to be what we regularly do in our lives, which is being more loving and kind, if that's the end result that you so desire. So again, the word practice plays into everything that we do, and I encourage you deeply to try to lean into this, knowing that you're going to make progress steadily in your life if you consider every moment as a practice for the next. Again, peace and love to you, friend. I wish you nothing but peace and love wherever you are. Bye-bye.